Here we have a Gigabyte 4080 GPU that came in for repair, and the card looks like this. Now I do see a sticker from Gigabyte on the back here, which means the card was mailed over to Gigabyte. And Gigabyte, they put arrows down on the PCIe connector right here. That's one arrow pointing this way, and I see an arrow here also pointing that way. It looks like we have an issue with the PCIe connector. Let's take a look. And look at this. Look at this. I mean, definitely, Gigabyte is going to refuse warranty because there's physical damage onto the board. Gigabyte does not cover you for warranty when you have damage like this. So on the label, Gigabyte checked PCB lost pad, and they checked over 4 components damaged. What is this? A doctor? A doctor wrote this? That's a doctor's handwriting. Maybe a doctor in checking video cards. Is there such a thing? I want to quickly go over what the customer wrote. Referral, YouTube. Customer wrote, I did a PCK swap and broke off some of the capacitors or resistors, not sure what they're called. I had the card only for a few months when I did it and had it financed, which sucked. I watch your videos on YouTube and this should be an easy one. Yeah, an easy one for me, not for you. But it does suck to have that card financed. It's an expensive card. And then having the card break in a couple of months because of a simple PC swap. What can you do? Now, Gigabyte mentioned more than 4 components missing. I do see a flipped chip here, and the chip looks like it's still making a connection. Actually, it's only making a connection from one trace. We have to restore the top one and the bottom one. And we still have the pads here, so maybe we can start by soldering the chip onto those 3 pads. We're gonna have to straighten the pins, and then we're gonna have to run traces, one on the bottom, one on top, to fix the chip. This pin is going here. I also see a missing, what looks like, probably most likely a resistor. We can verify this. I'll check to see if we have any ground here or here, but that's most likely a resistor. Usually when it's connecting to a VIA, it's a 0 ohm resistor like this one here. Most resistors in this area are 0 ohms. I do not have a schematic or board view diagram for this card, and I do not know if one exists. But let me check this resistor here. And this probe is done. 0 ohm resistor, and we have a 0 ohm resistor. So we're gonna restore this with a 0 ohm resistor. We're gonna fix the chip. Let's start by straightening the pins. And I have a quarter here. Look at the size of the chip. It matches 1 letter on that coin. Letter, or maybe 2 letters, U and N, okay? That's how small that chip is. U and N is even bigger. So we are dealing with something very small. And it's very easy to lose that chip. It's a B7AY. mean, if you sneeze, that chip is gone. It's gonna fly to the 9th dimension. So we have to be careful. No sneezing. That pin is already broken. So there's nothing here. Right? No. The pin is still here. Just have to do it from the back. Okay, so it looks like we lost the chip. What can you do? I lost the chip. I looked for it and I could not find it. I was being careful, but slight pressure on that very tiny component, it just snapped to the 9th dimension, and there's no way that we're gonna find that component again. If you know what that component is, leave it down in the comments. I'm gonna have to look it up when I go home. I'm leaving in about 20 minutes. I just wanna finish the video. That was my video for today, but I lost the chip. And I do not have a donor board for that very same card. Maybe we can finish with the rest of the components on the board and then we can do a part 2. Just let me know what that component is. I'll order one. And we're gonna have to restore the traces and we can test the card in part 2. We have a dark gray commercial carpet in the room here, so there's no way that we're gonna find that component. I did stop the video. I looked for like 10 minutes and I started to feel the carpet, but my hand is like 1 million times bigger than that chip. I'm not gonna feel anything. And I do not have the fume extractor on. I'm using an Flux here. Right, so if you measure from here to here, the component is soldered on nicely. Let's flip the board or flip the card. We did not disassemble the board from the housing. We do not need to. Okay, and the capacitors are better than factory. You cannot even tell that we replaced those capacitors. We do not need the sticker anymore, but I'm gonna keep it. So if the customer wanna check and see what's going on. And the only thing that we need to restore is that chip. If you have a board view diagram for this card, the GIGABYTE 4080 Super, send it to me. Or let me know what that chip is. I'm gonna look it up when I get home. My kids are making pizza. And they've been obsessed with the Napoli pizza since we came from Italy, since our visit to Italy. And my son is making a pizza called the fungi pizza, mushroom pizza. Okay. And do not call me baby or honey. I have a reputation here. And where's Rashid? I'm leaving now, okay? Oh, wait. Save 3 for me. All right, we are done. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you again in the next one.